Hi everybody, welcome back to the House of Floss and Fluff. My name is Carrie. Thank you guys for joining me. Today is Wednesday, January 16th. It's been roughly, I think, 3 weeks since my last update. I believe I updated right before Christmas last time. So I hope everybody had a fantastic holiday. We had a very nice Christmas here. It was just my husband, myself, my son, and my aunt. But we had a great time, and everyone got some really wonderful gifts. Both of my aunts loved the handmade gifts that I made them, so that was really exciting, and definitely gives me the encouragement to make more. So, yeah. Other than that, aside from Christmas, let's see, then we moved into New Year's, and we didn't do much for New Year's. My husband actually had to work, and I think I was in bed by 10:30 on New Year's Eve. I don't normally stay up late anyway, unless I swear if I have to work the next morning. That seems to be when I decide that I'm going to stay up until midnight. But I was in bed early on New Year's Eve, so that's fine. Let's see. Other than that, really not a whole lot going on. My son's back in school. He did have one extra day of vacation because we ended up with a snowstorm. We had about 8 inches of that heavy, wet snow. That wasn't fun, but luckily he was home, and with my son home, he was able to shovel, and then, once my husband got home, he snowblowed, and we're fine, Yeah, other than that, the only other exciting thing, which I don't know if you might be able to tell watching the video, I got a new phone. So I have no idea how this is going to work. This is the first video I'm doing with the new phone, so please bear with me. Thankfully, it's an Android, so I can use the same editing app that I had used with my other phone. So that's one good thing. But yeah, it's a Samsung, the Galaxy S9. I don't know. I just wanted to try a Samsung, and my husband picked it out from there. So far I like it. So we'll see. It takes fantastic pictures. So we'll see how it does with the video. Okay, so let's move in because I think I've got a lot to talk about today. So since I didn't do a video at the end, like right at the end of 2018, I thought I would just take a really quick little bit here and just kind of give a brief little wrap up for 2018. I did try to keep a stitching journal in 2018, and I made it to July, which is pretty good. Usually when I do stuff like that, I usually make it like the first week. Seriously, like 2 days later, I'm like, I'm done with this. But I made it to July, then I fell off the bandwagon, but that's okay. So what I did is I just went back through my Instagram, which is really is my stitching journal, because I pretty much update Instagram every night with what I've been working on. So according, just like I said, rough count going through Instagram, I had 31 finishes in 2018. So that's pretty good. There's probably a few more in there because I didn't count ATCs or any other type of swap that I did, because I usually forget to take pictures of those once they're finished anyway, so that's okay. And so what I did do, instead of going through all 31 finishes that I had, which I don't even know where all of them are, to be honest, I picked out a few of my favorites. So, oh, and that 31 finishes also didn't count punch needle finishes. I honestly don't know how many punch needle finishes I had. I don't know. I didn't separate them. I just counted the cross stitch. So what I did, though, is I did pick out 2 of my favorite punch needle finishes from 2018. And I picked out 4 of my favorite cross stitch finishes. Okay, so I'm just going to show you guys those. So we'll start with the punch needle. And this is the first one that I picked out. This was Love Shack from Not Forgotten Farms on Etsy. And I love, love, love the colors in this. It's just so pretty. And I filled this one with rice. This was the first time I used rice to fill it a pillow. I loved it. Still love it. And I can't wait to put it back out. And then the other one was this cute little bee skep. This is from Doodle Dog Designs on Etsy. And I love this one because this was one of the first ones that I really did the blending of the threads. And I thought that came out just perfect. I mean, I couldn't have asked for it to be better. Had I went and just bought the variegated thread, it came out wonderful. So I was really proud of that. And the little charm. That's, I think, the first time I've ever used a charm on punch needle. So, okay, so then cross stitch. Well, the first one probably is not a surprise. And if you watched any of my recent videos, you've seen this one, but this is definitely one of my favorites. This is Winter Girl. I love everything about this. I also love that I can take all of this apart and do the rest in the series in this lantern as well. So I love that. That's definitely one of my, I think that is my absolute favorite finish from 2018. And then the other one is, again, another recent one. This one is Christmas Hair. This was by Barbara Anna, and this is from the 2018 Christmas issue of Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. And this was the one I decided I wanted to kind of turn it into a snow globe. And I think I achieved that pretty well. And so I'm just really, really happy with this one. I don't want to put this one away. And yes, I still do have some Christmas decorations out. We just haven't gotten around to putting them all away yet, which is fine. I'm happy. I like having Christmas out for a little while. It makes my house look really nice. Okay, so then this one is Easter Lamb, and this is from Primitive Acorns on Etsy. And this was the first time that I really did kind of fancier work on a cube finish. Usually I just kind of, do the base fabric, do the backing fabric, and then do the ribbon around the side. But this one I went ahead and I wrapped a little bit more of the fabric on the front and the ribbon here. I just love how this one came out, and I can't wait for this one. I'm excited to get back out here in springtime, and I would like to do a few more in a similar fashion to kind of go with this. So, but I love that one. And then last, this was hard to pick, I will say, but I think this one is I just love how this came out. So these are cute little patterns from the Little Stitcher Shop on Etsy, and I put them into the mason jar rings. And I just think this was super, super cute, and just something kind of different. And I would love to do more of these for other seasons than just, spring and summer. I just, I don't know, it kind of slipped my mind. But, that's okay. Oh, and I don't think I said where Winter Girl was from. Winter Girl, this was designed by Nikki's Creations. Okay, so moving on from there, we'll get into whips and what I've been working on recently. And then after I get done with my whips, we'll talk about my plans for 2019. I have no finishes to show you guys. It's been, it's what, we're 3 weeks into January, and I kind of feel like I'm failing right now because I have nothing finished. I am working on some bigger pieces, so that's probably why, but I don't like it. I don't like that I don't have some finishes, but okay. And everything, I'm sorry, everything is in bags and stuff because the Newfie is around me. And I just don't want her to get drool and hair and everything on my projects, even though, well, I shouldn't say hair because I get hair on my projects just from stitching on them. Okay, so I'll start with, this was actually, oh wait, no, that's not the right piece. I'm sorry. I thought I had this really organized. I do, but I'm confused. Work has been busy and my brain is kind of fried. And I see where, okay, there we go. Oh no, I'm still getting used to this. Okay, so this was a new start that I did right after Christmas because I got some new fabric for Christmas that I wanted to use. And it's a Barbara Anna, and I don't have the overall picture, I don't think. No, I don't. It's the new Barbara Anna, I Give You My Heart. Okay. And so the reason I wanted to try this right away is that this is 40 count linen. This is just a natural raw linen that I got on 1-2-3 Stitch. Okay. And so here's my kind of small start. I don't know, I've worked on this a couple days. And so like I said, I'm sorry I don't have the overall picture. It's a pretty lady with a big hat and big hair, and anyway, she kind of reminds me of the Queen of Hearts for some reason. I don't know why, but whenever I'm stitching this, it makes me think of the Queen of Hearts and Alice in Wonderland. But anyway, so I am stitching this 1/1, or not 1/1, 1/2. Oh my God, 1/1 on 40 count. That would be rough. Okay, so I'm stitching it 1/2 on 40 count. I like it. I do like it. I'm finding the 40 count a lot easier to stitch on than what I thought I would. But I will say, I'm in a few areas, I'm a little disappointed with the coverage. But I think that's just the linen. I think this is a little bit of a looser weave. And so every now and then certain areas are just a little bit looser. Or I find that if I do have to frog something, yeah, I don't like that. Don't like to frog on 40 count. You know, it just loosens the weave and it just doesn't hold the stitch quite as nice as I like to. But other than that, I like this. I do like this a lot. So, okay. So that is, like I said, that's Barbara Anna. I give you my heart. That's her newest one. Okay. So then, I don't know. We'll just stay on the Barbara Anna train. Okay. So I totally blame, so actually, before I blame anybody, this was my New Year's Day start. I always start something new on New Year's Day. And I blame McKenna from Stitching in Sequence because I was watching her video, her 2018 wrap-up video, and she was showing her finishes for the year, and she had 3 out of the 5 panels from Barbara Anna's New World series. And I love that series. I have that series, I just haven't started it yet. And yeah, seeing McKenna's finished, you know, or her finish, I'm like, I need to start this. So I don't have the big picture, but here's the tiny picture. And I just went ahead and started with the first part, which is the Night of All Fears, which is the witches. And then, you know, it is 5 different parts. Okay, so here is my start. And I've worked on this one for probably, I don't know, like 6 or 7 days. I love this. I mean, you guys know how much I love Barbara Anna. I think it's got, that would be my hair. Sorry. Love my Barbara Anna. And this is just, yeah, I love working on this. Except I will say these houses did get a little tiring after a while. It's a lot of stitching, a lot of color changes. Love the colors in this. So I did change some of the colors, but what I did for this one is I pulled all of the DMC first and then kind of tried to match a little bit with my hand-dyeds. So the colors aren't too far off what the called for DMCs are. And I did leave quite a few of the DMCs in here. So, and then this is being stitched on, hold on, I have the tag in here. It's 28 count Jobelan. I believe the color is Highland Heather from Fabrics by Stephanie. Let me just double check that. Yep, Highland Heather. And this was a piece that actually my Jen sent me for my birthday. And so I love getting to work on this because not only is it just a fun stitch, but my best stitchy friend sent me this piece of fabric. And so it's just so much fun to work on. And so I am planning on stitching the entire series. I pretty much know how I'm going to finish it. I'm going to finish them together, but I'm not going to sew them together. I'm hoping to, what I want to do is finish them onto, you know, wood boards, and then attach the boards kind of like, so it looks like a pallet almost, and it will just come running down or like a ladder kind of. And I'm going to paint the boards and distress them, and I'm really excited. I already told my husband he's going to have to find me some nice lumber and cut out the lumber for me and then figure out a way to attach everything together. So he's already got it in his head, so we're all good. So yeah, love that one and can't wait to move on to the rest of the panels. Okay, on to, well, like I said, we'll stay with the Barbara Anna train. So I told you guys I'm getting really frustrated that I don't have any finishes. So I decided to start a small Barbara Anna. This is from the 2017 winter issue of Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. It is called The Woodland Keeper. I don't have the overall picture, but you guys get the idea of what it's going to look like. And this is being stitched on 36 count summer khaki that I got from 123 Stitch. She is so cute. She is such a cute little fox. Love it. I love it. And it's going to be tiny. I mean, it's not going to be, this is only a 9 by 13 piece. And I mean, I could stitch 2 of these side by side on here. I did change all of the colors. What I did is I picked out all silks for this except for the orange color. The orange color is a Victorian motto, but all the rest is Dinky Dye silks from their Oops packs that I have. So, and I am stitching this 1/2, and I like it. You know, for me, 36 count can kind of go either way, but I like how it's looking with the 1/2. So that is the Barbara Anna. I think that's all the Barbara Anna that I'm working on right now. You never know, though. Okay, so next I pulled out my big Mamma Jamma. That would be Lady of the Flag. Okay, and let's see. Okay, here we go. So what I did since I last showed you guys this is I started in on this part down here. So I added in the red and the white stripe and, you know, came down a little bit more with the blue. And then we started, you know, adding in some of the grays and things. And then over here, I added in the flowers. So because my husband converted the whole thing, and so because we converted the dress to reds, we converted the flowers to yellow. Now, for the most part, this has been fairly easy to stitch up. I mean, he went through and converted color for color, you know, and so it's been fairly easy on me. This was a little tricky over here, I will say. I don't know, I think we were missing a green color, and you do have to kind of use some of the DMC in here. It just, the conversion that we used just wouldn't work correctly. So, but I mean, it's coming together really nice. But I will say, converting an entire pattern like this with all of the shading, wow, it's a lot of work. A lot of work. I don't know if I'm going to convert a whole bunch of mirrors. I don't see me doing that in my future. This one I think is going to be enough. But I love this. I do love it. And I'm stitching this on 32 count linen in dried sage from Color and Cotton. So, okay. So that is my Lady of the Flag progress. And last whip. So only one more to go that I've worked on. Okay. The last one that I worked on, I just pulled this one back out last night. And this is the one I started for Heather, Linkus, my homeboy, for her birthday. She just finished hers. It looks fantastic. So I think that was kind of why I had to go back and start working on mine. And that would be Black Pearl from the Primitive Hair. Okay. And that's where she is now. So what I did is I did add a little bit more of the border down here. And then I really added in quite a bit more of her hair in through here. So I'm actually pretty, I think I'm close to the halfway point on this one. I do love her. I want to continue working on her. I'll probably work on her tonight because I think honestly about a week, a good full solid week of stitching, and I would probably have this one done. I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little generous with how fast I stitch because I really don't stitch that fast. But I do love her. I love her and I would like to get her done. Even though I will say last night, this was a pain to work on. Nothing against the pattern or anything, just I seriously could not read the symbols correctly. I kept placing the hair color in the wrong place. I don't know what I did, but I frogged out so much. I was almost ready to put it away and I'm like, no, just stick with it. You'll be fine. So yeah, but she's really, really pretty. And this is being stitched on 32 count linen in Jamie's Kilt from Fabrics. Ooh, I can't talk. Fabrics by Stephanie. So yeah, love that. Okay, and that is all that I've worked on. So now what I figured I would talk about are my plans for 2019. Normally, I don't make any plans because I'm horrible at following through on those plans. I am. I swear, like the minute I make plans, it's like, no, I don't want to work on that anymore. But I will say I found the challenge that Farm Girl has put together very interesting, and I have enjoyed watching people pick out their projects that they're going to work on. And so what it is it is the hashtag Stitch9 challenge on Instagram, and you pick out 9 pieces, whether they're whips or new starts, that you would like to have finished by the end of 2019. And I had been debating about doing it, and then I watched Jen Upton's video last night, and she is going to go ahead and do it. And I was like, you know what? All right, that was the push I needed. I'm going to do it. So I sat down and I kind of talked with my husband and picked out my 9 projects. So I'm just going to go real quick and show you guys the 9 that I am planning on working. And I hope I have 9, because I swear I've been doing this, getting ready for this video, and I kept 10 for some reason. Because why not? Let's add an extra, let's add more to do. Okay, so Black Pearl, we'll go number 1. That is number 1. I want this one done by the end of 2019. I would actually like this one done sooner rather than later, because I have thought about maybe entering her into my county fair. Maybe. I've never done that before, so we'll see. Maybe. Okay. Sorry, I'm going to try and get these back, just because I've got so much stuff. I'm trying to keep things a little bit organized. Okay, so that is number 1 of my Stitch 9 challenge. Okay. Number 2 is Cackle, Raise the Roof Designs. Okay. This one should have been done, I think I started this 2 years ago. This one should have been done a year and a half ago. It's not that big of a piece. I don't know. It's one of those that for some reason, it just doesn't feel like I get much progress on it, and kind of kills the mojo on that one. But I would like to have that one done. Okay. Next. Sorry, I'm sorry, you guys, the zippers and the bags and everything, but I'm trying to keep stuff clean from the Newfie. So this is Cinderella from Little Stitcher Shop. This was my New Year's start last year. This one is being stitched on Ada. There's no reason why this is not done, other than it got put away and then just not picked back up. So I'd like to get that one done. Okay. And then this is another one. I love this piece, and I can't believe that I have not finished it yet. Indigo Lane by Brenda Gervais. I'm halfway through this one. I mean, come on. I should have been done with this months and months and months ago. And I love this one too. I mean, it's all my favorite colors, and even despite some of the issues I had with the house, I still love that one. So that's how many? 1, 2, 3. That was number 4. Oh, sorry, my lighting. I'm still having lighting issues. I don't know. Okay, so that's 4. All right. Right? Yeah, 4. Okay. Number 5 is this one for my husband. This is Summer House. This is Freegal. I don't even know what the actual name of it is. I just know we call it Freegal. I have an itty bitty start on this one. This is actually being stitched 1/1 on 28 count. And that is Wren from Picture This Plus. It's a 28 count Lugana. So yeah, that one might be a long shot. Okay, so that is 5, right? Right, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I told you guys I can't count. I don't know what it is. I cannot count to 9 today. So this is one. I don't have the overall picture, but this is the Bewitched sampler from Willow Hill Samplings on Etsy. And that was where I left off on this. This one, it should go actually fairly quickly, because it's not a lot of, there's a lot of space, in the stitching. And so there's really not a whole lot left on here. So that is number 6. Okay. Number 7 is the Barbara Anna that I just showed you guys that I've been working on. This is the Night of All Fears. This one. I would like to have this one done. Possibly even another panel, but definitely this panel. Okay. So that is number 7. Number 8 is the I Give You My Heart from Barbara Anna. I'd like to have that one done. And lastly, this is a long shot, but I'm going to try. And that would be Lady of the Flag. I would like to have Lady of the Flag done by the end of 2019. Actually, I would like to have this done around November, so then that way I could send this off to be framed somewhere, and that would be basically our Christmas present. Because I'm stitching this for my husband, but you know, actually getting something professionally framed would be a gift for me because I don't have to try and frame it. So yeah, that's kind of my goal. I don't expect it. I mean, I don't expect to be done with it in November and have it framed and back by the end of Christmas, but that would just kind of be the Christmas present, would be sending it away and getting it framed. So those are my 9. I don't know. I mean, I think many of them are close to being finished and definitely, you know, definitely attainable finishes. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to try really hard. I'm going to try really hard to stick to this one. Sorry, I'm making so much noise. I'm sorry. I'm going to try really hard to stick to that one, to those plans. Excuse me. I'm trying to get out the next part for the video, and gosh, these videos take a lot out of you. Okay, so like I said, those are my 9 that I'm planning, and I'll post a big picture on Instagram, and it is hashtag Stitch9 Challenge, and that was issued by Farm Girl Michelle Rudy. She came up with it on her channel. She talked about it on one of her floss tubes, and she's talked about it on Instagram, and I think she's talked about it in Facebook too, but I don't know if I'm a member of that group or not. But anyway, so on to Christmas, and I do have a couple other small purchases that have come in since Christmas even, because I don't know, because why not, right? Okay, so we'll start Christmas first. So I got these 3 patterns. So these were thanks to many people stitching these on Instagram this year. I had to have them. I've looked at them before and just never pulled the trigger. I don't know why, but they're so cute. They are so cute. These are from All Through the Night, and I got one of them I got on 1-2-3 Stitch, and the other 2 were from Stony Creek. So these are quick. They're not super huge. So those should go fairly quickly. And then I got this Prairie Schooler. This is Old World Santa's number 2. This is a new printing that I got off of, oh sorry, big glare. Got this on 1-2-3 Stitch. I just think they're so cool. I really like them. Okay, and then from Stony Creek, I picked, okay. So Santa must watch Flosstube and he must watch Jen, because Jen has been stitching this stocking with a few other people on Flosstube and Instagram. I know Amy loves toads, and I don't remember who else. I am so sorry, and I know I follow you on Instagram, and I cannot remember your Instagram handle, but I love this stocking. My husband loved this stocking, and I have not stitched stockings for my family. I don't know. I just haven't. My mom made a stocking for me when I was little. I just never made one for my son. So I would like to stitch stockings. I don't know if I'm going to start with this one, but it is beautiful. And the whole magazine, there's some really cute patterns in here. I won't go through, but this was the main reason that I got this one, or that Santa got it for me. And then got this one for this stocking. It's a snowman. I mean, look at how cute he is. But I actually wanted to stitch this one for my aunt, because this is just, she loves nature, and wildlife, and she would love this, absolutely love this. So I got that one. And then this one. And the reason I got this one is there are tons of adorable snowman. Look at this. Look at him with the chickadees. Is that chickadees? Yeah, that is. Chickadees and a cardinal. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, yes. And look at the hat he's wearing. Isn't that adorable? Those are hats you see up here a lot in the winter people wear. So, yeah, I had to get this. So, so cute. And then I picked up some fabric. This was actually, I got this, again, this is from Stony Creek again. I got this during their Black Friday sale. So I got a 32 count Belfast. This is dark cobblestone. It's a kind of a dark bluish gray color. 32 count blue spruce. Dark blue color. 36 count summer khaki. And oh, sorry. I confused myself. 32 count vintage country mocha because I love this color. And then I also got a 32 count raw linen. This is a really large piece at 27 by 36. I got this off of 123 Stitch. So that was my Christmas. Well, no, that is not all of my Christmas. I lied. I'm sorry. But yeah, love everything there. Then I don't know. I think I went a little bit crazy. So I found through Facebook a couple heaven and earth design patterns that I kind of fell in love with. But I'm a little scared to do heaven and earth because they're huge. And I don't normally stitch anything that big. But then Heaven and Earth went ahead and did a 50% off pattern sale right before Christmas. So I talked to my husband and he's like, go get the patterns you want. And by the way, there's one that I want you to get too. Okay. So this is the one that I first saw and fell in love with. This is Cinderella. This is the Story Keeps version, so it's not as big. But I love this. This is almost, I was tempted to just track down if there was actually an art print of this and just buy the print because it is absolutely stunning. And it's the artwork is by Melanie Delon, D-E-L-O-N. That should not be a hard name to pronounce, but for me today, sorry. Love that one. And then along with that one is the Belle version, her version of Belle. Belle, Cinderella, and Ariel are three of my favorite princesses. And so I just absolutely love this one. And there's also another one by the same artist, Mulan. There's a Mulan one too. So love that. And then my husband wanted this one. This is the Little Red Riding Hood. And it's really neat. I've seen this one. We've both seen it fully stitched. Someone had posted on Stitch Mania, and I just love it. So, yeah. So those will keep me busy until, the next 20, 30 years probably. Okay, so I'm going to reach. Hold on, because I need to find somewhere to put these. Okay. So that was my Christmas gift. Christmas gifts, I should say. So then I've made the mistake of going onto some of the stash unloading websites, or not websites, but Facebook groups. And I found somebody was offering this this little piece of, 32 count? Yeah. 32 count light mocha. Just a 13 by 18 inch piece. I like that. I like the color. What else was there from the stash unloading? Okay. Stash unloading. Hold on. I got things all mixed up here. There's this Mira. I don't know why. I just was completely enamored with this. This is Blossom Goddess. And she also was offering not only the pattern, but the B-pack. So I got both. It came as like this, in the listing. And then she had this really pretty pattern. So the whole reason I got this, okay, was because my husband saw this and wanted me to get this. So this is Behold, Angel of Peace, Lori Birmingham Designs. It is gorgeous. I don't know. It is so pretty, but it is huge. Huge. It is 8 inches wide, 19 inches tall or height. Yeah, that's a big piece. So, and it did include, there's some beads and stuff. It included all of that. So yeah, I blame, you know, husband picked out something. I got to pick out something. It's all good. It's all good. And then there is a shop on Etsy, the Cross-Eye Bear. And she always has some really good deals on things. And so she put up this pattern. I love these photo booth patterns. They are so cute. They're from Bent Creek. And I snagged this one right away. It comes with everything, you know, fabric, button. Adorable. I cannot wait to stitch this. So, so cute. And then she had a couple snowman patterns. These are out of print, I guess. So these are both from the You and I and Friends. This is Starbright Snowman. I don't know if that'll pick that up. There we go. And then this is A Snowman's Wish. How cute is he? He's got a lot, there's a lot of specialty stitches in this one. But oh my god, adorable. Oh my god, so cute. And I like how they're packaged. Isn't that cool? And they got the little, isn't that neat? Kind of neat. And then she had some fabric, and so I picked up a large piece. This is platinum, so it's just kind of a light, very light tannish color. And I figured this would be a good one to dye too. Okay, so that's what I got. Those were my purchases. Other mail, so we did have an exchange. We did a Biscorni exchange. And my partner was Candy from Candy Stitches. And so look at the cute box. So the theme for this exchange was my favorite things. So, you know, we talked to our partners and found out what they liked. And, you know, of course, snowmen, right? I mean, you can't go wrong there with me. So very cute card. I love sunflowers too. Even though, isn't that weird? I'm not a huge fan of the color yellow, but I love sunflowers. I think I've mentioned that in a video before. I don't know. I'm weird. It's okay. So look at, she dyes, seriously, she dyes the best fabrics. Look at these flosses. Oh my god, I can't wait. I cannot wait to use them in something. I don't know. So pretty. So, so pretty. And then she made me some of the thread keeps. Love those. Love that they're a lot of different Halloween. I think it's all Halloween, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute. Can't wait to use those. Cute little Mill Hill kit. This is a snowman. That's adorable. Want to get that done. I would love to have an actual snowman tree at some point. And then she made me a couple thread organizers in the shape of Mickey. And look at the cute little Mickey snowman needle minder. That is, yeah, love it. And then, of course, the piece de resistance, the Biscorni itself. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh. Love the color blue. Love the color purple. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Love it, love it, love it. And then she sent me the little bit of fabric that was left over. And it's sparkly. I've never had opalescent fabric before. So that's awesome. So once again, Candy, thank you. Thank you, thank you. It, yeah, blew my mind away. So many adorable things. Okay, so that is about it. We're at 40 minutes, but I do have one more thing. Okay. So I have not done a giveaway in a while. And I had meant to do one when I reached my year anniversary on Flosstube, which was back in August, and I totally forgot, got busy, and just didn't get around to it. And then I really wanted to do one at Christmas time again, and once again, got busy, didn't get around to it. So I'm going to do a giveaway right now. And so Normal giveaway rules apply. Please be a subscriber. Please be 18 or older because I'm going to need your address. Please do not say giveaway or free or anything in your comment. I will have to delete that. It is open to anybody worldwide. I'll ship it wherever. Not a big deal. Okay, and so I have 3 different patterns. And what I'll do is I'll just give you a keyword to put into your comment, and that will enter you into that giveaway, okay, for that pattern. So pattern number 1 is Winter Girl. This is my Winter Girl pattern from Nikki's Creations. I finished, like I said, I finished her at the end of the year. This pattern is basically brand new because I did just make a working copy and worked from that. So, okay, so if you would like to win this one, just say, I would like to stitch winter, and you'll be entered to win the Winter Girl pattern. Okay? Number 2 is a lavender and lace. This is white lace. It's a beautiful bride. So if you would like to be entered in this giveaway, just say, I would like to stitch the bride, and you'll be entered for this pattern. Okay? And last but certainly not least is this adorable little Sewed Stitch Biscornu. It has all different little sweets on it. So, so cute. And it also is going to come with a cupcake needle minder that I made. So if you would like to win this one, this pattern, just say, I would like to stitch the sweets, and you will be entered for this pattern. Now, if you would just like to be entered for all 3, just say, I want to stitch everything. Just say, I want to stitch everything, and I will enter you into all 3. Okay? And I will draw a winner on January 30th. I will announce the winner. So midnight, my time, Central Standard Time, the giveaway will be closed. So January 31st, midnight, Central Standard Time, giveaway closed. Okay? And then I will come on that day for sure and do a video to at least announce the winner, if not do an entire update. Okay? We'll see. So that's like 2 weeks. You've got like 2 weeks to enter. So once again, Winter Girl, just say, I want to stitch winter. Lavender and lace, the bride. Just say, I want to stitch the bride. Sewed Stitch Biscornu and cupcake needle minder, I want to stitch the sweets. Or to be entered in all 3, I want to stitch everything. Okay? So thank you guys so much. It's been a little bit of a longer video. Hopefully this new camera or this new phone is doing okay and the video turns out great. Anyway, thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel, liking my videos, commenting. I appreciate it so much. And I hope that you all have had a fantastic start to the new year, and I hope you guys continue to have an amazing year. And I will see you guys in 2 weeks. So bye everybody. Thanks again for hanging out with me for a little bit.